So welcome, my name is Anna Marciniak. I am the heart, the soul and the muscle behind OneHorseLife.com. We specialize in relaxation, training for horses. These are techniques for conscious relaxation, for horse athletes, to bring unity, oneness, smoothness of the movement and happiness, joy and health to the top sport and any performance that you wish to do with your horse. Here you can see me with my 10-year-old horse, Incredible Life. He's with me since April this year, so this month is 8 months when he is with me. During this time we have been working on that he works in front of the vertical, that his body is changing. I will show you in a moment how beautifully his body has changed so far. And what I am also working on with him is that we override with our relaxation techniques all the tensions that were built in him due to the previous training and that were strongly associated with some certain movements, exercises, behaviors. Like this horse was always ridden, rolled. He was very spooky when I first saw him, extremely tense, extremely nervous, very unhappy. He was spinning around, escaping in canter, and it was not a nice picture, so I have to honestly tell you that when I first saw him, I was absolutely not interested in him. But then when I tried him already after, 2 months maybe of observing him, because he was here in the sales stable, observing him and seeing him, I decided to try him. And there were some nice glimpses of feel that he gave me, and I decided to give it a go to try to rehabilitate him with our techniques, and he responded to them beautifully. Right now I am riding him. He had 2 weeks break, so this is our second ride after that time, and he was not previously launched. We didn't work from the ground. He just had a break because he's still going through the transition with his hoofs. We had some minor issues as we unshoed him in May. And you have to remember, this is a 10-year-old horse that was shoed his entire life, probably over 7 years. So you can imagine that for him is quite a transition. So I want to show you how a horse that is with us for a few months, since April this year, now is December, 2nd of December, how a horse introduced into our techniques for 8 months is behaving after 2 weeks break. He was only going to the walker for 30 minutes a day. He was not launched. Unfortunately, he was not going to the paddock because of the frog issue and the absolute wetness that we have here. So it would be very possible also that any other horse will be totally built with a lot of built-up energy, freaking out, very tense, anxious because taken out of daily schedule and unable to move and to let go of this extra energy. But you can see that thanks to our conscious relaxation techniques of Optimal Performance Program, he's very relaxed with me. Yesterday I rode him first time just for maybe 20 minutes max, mostly in walk and a little bit of jog. And he was just perfect. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera then, but today we decided to record it and to show you how such a session looks with a horse that knows our relaxation techniques. So the techniques that this horse knows is Optimal Performance Program, RTRT, Get That Beat Right, and my new program From Walk to Piaffe. So after a little bit of warm up in the walk, we start to trot, and in this little jog at the beginning, I mostly focus on that the horse is long through the back and is nicely stretching to the beat. And I have this sensation that he is lengthening really to the beat through the back, and that he is not using the pulling muscles to stretch the neck down, because then he would put weight together with these muscles that pull the neck down to the front, and then it would be very difficult for him to stay balanced. You can see that I am all the time adjusting my rein length to match his frame, and I am basically not restricting him. I want him to work in the frame that he chooses. I am only looking into that he's nicely relaxing and lengthening through the entire top line and neck. I am not thinking about lengthening the neck, because this is the result already of lengthening through the back, but I am thinking that I want to lengthen him through the entire top line. And then thanks to that, the horse stays long, yet very light on the beat, and I have fantastic flexibility through the back, and even on such a longer frame, I can ride perfect turn using my unlacerated method technique. Super. And all the time I want to maintain this steady connection with the beat. Lovely, lovely, super, super, super. He nicely, now you can see, started to wait for me. Lovely position of the head and neck. Now he beautifully slowed down to match my tempo in the trot. I am all the time focusing on that every step we take together. That he's all the time with me, and I am all the time doing my RTRT technique, so I am feeling him through the beat. I am taking these tensions on my muscle system, and I am releasing it from there. And you can see that as I progress, like now, good, he gets just yes, more flowing through the body, longer in the frame, but again, longer not through stretching, not by stretching of the muscles, because then he would only lower and lengthen, stretch through the neck, and this would be done by contraction, pulling of the muscles, and any contraction results in tension, and any tension results in heaviness. So then many people are afraid to ride horses in the longer frames, because they already associated with that the horse is becoming heavier in front. And I want to show you how incredible life is becoming lighter, how he is getting lighter. Good, good, good. And how I can connect him. Good. Using these techniques, his body. Good, good. Bravo. Okay. Now you have to remember that he was 2 weeks in the box. This is our second riding, and he's actually second time in 2 weeks out from the box. This is due to problems with the frog in one hoof, because we took the shoes off in May for this horse that was probably shoed for more than 7 years of his life. So this is big transition for him. Good. This is it. Now he is connected. Good. And the more he's lengthening to the beat, the more I can relax him there. The more I can relax him there. Lovely. The more he will get relaxed in the pelvis. Good. The more he gets relaxed in the pelvis, the more he will work correctly through the body, and the straighter and more even he will become. like now. This is perfect. And you can see how much, oh, with me he is, how much relaxed he is. And again, this is a horse that used to be very excited, very anxious, spooky, and that was ridden, I suppose, before, not even here when at the sales stable, but before with draw rein. I know that he was probably not competed, not shown. This is what I've been told, that he was not shown, not competed before, because of his excitement and tension. So, of course, we are at the home ground, but still, he is only with us for a few months, and he was not coming out of the box only for like 30-20 minutes walker a day for 2 weeks time. So he could as well just be very excited and need to canter and you know, have all this built up negative energy. But when we think for a moment, what is this negative built up energy? It's just tensions. It's tensions that the body collects when there is some emotional discomfort or physical discomfort, and that result in overwhelming central nervous system. You can imagine that there is more buzzing in the nerves, and this is sending a lot of information, a lot of messages to the brain, and then it creates distress. It creates this sensation, oh, I am active, but I am not doing anything. What is the reason of that? Probably I am angry, probably I am grumpy, probably I am upset. So then such a horse goes out and just looks for opportunity, just looks for how to call it, like excuse to spook, to be angry, to go against the rider. In how we ride, lovely, you can see how nicely he relaxes on the transitions. I am all the time just providing to the horse more relaxation, more comfort, and I promise the horse that yes, if he follows the aids of the rider, there will be even more relaxation and more comfort for him. Lovely. Yes. Now I will take him a little bit for the working train. Good, good, good. But I still want him to continue to use his body in such a way as to lengthening. Yes, you can see that all the time. No matter if the frame is short or long, it has to be open. And what I mean by open frame? By the means of open frame, I mean that the horse is always searching actively to the beat and is using his entire top line to lengthen to the beat, because the hand is never blocking the horse. I am just receiving him and I am telling him, oh, now we relax at this frame, now we relax at this level, but nothing changes. You still push towards the beat, you still lengthen for the principles of relaxation, good, towards the beat, and I will just catch you here and I will just relax you here. Good, good, super, super, super. And it's very fresh today, it's -3, so usually horses, especially after a break in such temperatures, are more fresh, and you can see how nice and with me he continues to be. Lovely. Nice corners, all of them. You can see that I am riding him here on little square. I am doing half circle here, and I will go into the corners here for a little bit better bend. Good, good, good. Yes. Hop, hop. Oh, Jest, super, super, tak jest, świetnie, świetnie, świetnie. And how to know that he's relaxed? Because I can finish such a canter, take the rein loose, and I have a horse that is happy to stand still, that is not fidgety, that is not fiddling around about, that is relaxing. He's not tired, you know, he's just very relaxed. And optimal performance program and RTRT, residual tensions release with the beat, these two techniques works in perfect combo to create a horse that consciously seeks relaxation, is consciously relaxing himself, and at the same time that with RTRT we can teach the horse to override the patterns of passage, piaffe, getting more collected, getting more on the haunches, that yes, they are happening in nature, yes, but you can observe also when horses are excited, when the temperature changes, when they are playful but through excitement. And this is not a good feeling to have when you sit and ride on the horse, especially on a fresh horse after the break or a young horse. This is why people are afraid of getting higher in dressage, because they are afraid of this negatively built up energy. Some time ago I heard a very prominent dressage rider commenting some competitions online, and she said that expression is very close to explosion. And I think that this is the biggest mistake in the mindset that riders have, and that is the mother and father of why so many people are afraid of riding horses, and why we have so many unnecessarily harsh techniques in horsemanship. Because if you have a horse that is already very close to explosion, it's not expression, it's just pure tension. And you feel that this is negative feeling, you feel it in yourself, that this makes you afraid, and then you lose trust for the horse. And then we start with control and punishment. What I want to propose you is gradual training system that will help you to override these patterns that are built in the horses, because they are gathering energy in tendons, they are getting like all this excitement, and then they are expressing these beautiful maneuvers that we all love to see. Because in nature it is used for fight or flight. Here in dressage we don't want to express ourselves through fight and flight. We want to do it through relaxation, beauty. You know, no dancer can dance beautiful when they are stressed. If you ever had dancing rehearsal, or maybe you play music, you play piano, you know that when you are stressed you do it worse than when you are relaxed. So if you enjoy your horse moving beautifully in the nature, imagine how much more beautifully he could move if having this extra boost of relaxation, from relaxation. And in the RTRT and OPP, with these techniques, we rewrite all these maneuvers that are fueled on tensions and excitement with the new fuel that is coming from relaxation. And we can precisely teach the horse, like with the RTRT technique, that the horse can have a shorter frame, collect more energy in the tendons while still staying relaxed. And this is something super special that the horse cannot get on the paddock. He cannot get it from other horses. It's only you who can deliver it to the horse and show him how beautifully expressing himself he can do so, and he can be, how beautifully expressing himself he can be. And this gives another dimension to riding. It gives it, for me, a deeper purpose. And it's high time that I think we all give our hearts back to these beautiful horses that were giving us their hearts for so many years, for so many centuries. and that we give them something special that they can receive only from us, and that is conscious relaxation. This is natural for them, intuitive for them, but they need a sparkle of relaxation, someone to come with deeper relaxation, with deeper techniques to guide them towards it. And then your horse will change completely, and you will be able to ride all these beautiful dressage movements, collection, passage, piaffe, higher frame, shorter frame, with relaxation, showing the horse that he can maintain all of that while staying totally relaxed. And then even like today, we met Incredible Life after 2 weeks break without any movement outside, and you can see how happy, relaxed and cooperating he was, and how totally relaxed now he is for so long. No correction, no need to correct him from my side. Why? Because he is relaxing. He was relaxed while in performance, and he is deeply relaxed afterwards. This is what usually happens. You can see my stable manager Magda is inviting Incredible Life to go out, but he looks at me and he wants to stay. This is how beautifully horses are enjoying trainings, and even if I go out, you will see that he will still prefer to stay. The horse really enjoys it, and he really wanted to stay.